So now the quality is looking foo-foo. There we go. Alright, so some of you want to know the story behind my face. No. So this video is basically, I wanted to share my acne story with you guys, because it's something that, I sound like I'm about to say I have a disease, like I've been battling with for, you know. No, but it is something that I had since the summer. I think it started in July or August. I'm gonna say July. And my face started breaking out, like regular breakouts though, like a pimple. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys pictures. I'm gonna insert clips, not clips, but like pictures around here, like around the screen, of how my acne started and how it progressed. And then I also want to share with you guys, excuse me, I also want to share with you guys how I gained confidence over time, because, well, it was kind of a hard, like a weird, like roller coaster for me, because it started off normal and it was nothing for me to be really insecure about. Then my skin started to change and I was really confused, and I thought it was something I could fix easily, so I wasn't too insecure about it. But when I noticed it wasn't getting any better and only getting worse, things started to like get rocky for my confidence. And you know, but then it started to get better again. So I'm gonna kind of go through my entire story, and yeah, tell you where I am now, tell you how I got to where I am now, being comfortable sitting in front of you guys. And like, just, I really do feel super chill. Like, yeah, there's stuff on my face, but like, to be honest, I don't care. All right, but anyway, so let's jump right into it. So around July or August, I was on the patch for my birth control, and I was using the patch, and I stopped taking it abruptly. I forget why. I think I lost my last 2 patches. That's what it was. I lost my last 2 patches, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with the patch. You get 3, and then the last week, you change them every week, and the last week is the week you get your period, so you don't have a patch that week. But I was only on week 1 and lost these 2, so 2 weeks without my hormone stuff. And so my hormones were all out of whack because 2 weeks I'm missing of my normal hormone routine. So literally the second day after not wearing my second week patch, like when I didn't take that second patch, my body immediately reacted to me not having it. So I started getting these little pimples, like really small. It looked like a pimple that you would get around your period, like a really small pimple. And I was like, it's gonna go away. Like, I'm just not gonna wear makeup for a week, you know, let my skin clear up and breathe, right? So 1 pimple, right? Then it starts to turn into like 3 or 4. I'm starting to see little ones pop up. My skin's still flawless, you know, just little bumps. Yeah, so it turns into 3 or 4. Then 3 or 4 start turning into like a cluster. And I'm like, all right, and this is right before I'm going back to school. So, you know, I want to start off the school year right, you know, with confidence and, you know, beauty and chill. You know, I want to feel comfortable. But no. Then the texture of my face starts to change. So in the beginning, I wasn't doing anything, just washing my face normally, not wearing any makeup. Then the texture of my skin starts changing. So, like, this area starts to be, like, really dry and like it almost feels like eczema. Like it was like it was like a patch of a rash. And the texture just felt different. There's no darkness. Like, you see how now I have dark marks and you know, spots. Before it was just my skin was one color and I just had like patchiness, and it was really weird. And no regular moisturizers were making that patchiness and that dryness go away. Like, I would put moisturizer on and it would just feel like I put nothing, and my skin would feel like clogged and congested because I just put stuff that wasn't helping the moisture underneath. It just felt like I was putting stuff on top. So on my way to school, hopefully I have the clip of me and my dog. And I'm driving back, and like, you know, in the sunlight you can't really see it. I look flawless, right? But I felt the difference. So then there's this other picture I posted on Instagram, and I'm like super stressed because the insecurity starting to kick in. So I asked my friends to take pictures of me because like it's sunny outside, the weather's nice, I feel cute, I'm wearing a cute outfit, my hair looks cute, but my face is not right? So they're taking pictures, and I'm just like, I'm not feeling it, I don't feel confident, so I'm stressed. I'm like, you know what, don't even take any more pictures of me, I'm done. Photo shoot over. And yeah, so now it's progressively getting worse. And now I'm putting products on it that are only making my skin worse. So now, you know, when your skin is clear, you don't really worry about what you're putting on your face, really. Like, I mean, some people do, some people have a skincare regimen, but when your skin is clear, you're not worried about what's in this and what am I putting on my face that's going to irritate it. You're not worried about that. But now that I have an issue with my skin, I now have to realize that, oh, you can't just use something that says intensive moisture just because your face is dry. Now I have to start looking for products that are non-comedogenic, that are oil-free, that are fragrance-free, that are non-hypoallergenic. I'm looking for all these things now. Kind of, not really at this point, but I went through a whole first semester not knowing what to do with my skin. So I'm using witch hazel. I'm using, you know, whatever acne, anything I can find. But nothing was really working. My skin just felt really irritated. And over time, as the semester went on, now the pigmentation is starting to change. And it was worse than this. It was like grayish, blackish. I don't even know how to describe it. It was like, it just was like really unhealthy skin. Like the skin was raw. My skin was raw, and it was just irritated every single day. It burned to put anything on my face. Like, it was terrible. I was probably like, I was suffering tremendously trying to like keep the old me that had cleared skin, but now deal with this new me that has this skin condition. So I'm trying to balance both worlds, trying to still remain confident. I love wearing makeup. Like, I love makeup so much. And I never have a problem not wearing makeup. Like, I post a lot of pictures without makeup. I love, like, I still love my skin, but for reality purposes, I loved my skin when it was clear. And so I had no problem, like, not wearing makeup. But then it was annoying when I started having, like, this skin issue, and I couldn't, like, I wasn't choosing not to wear makeup. I was forced to not wear makeup. And I hadn't worn makeup for, like, what, July, August, September, October, November, at least 4 months. Then I went to a Halloween party, and I wore makeup that day. But, like, it wasn't even worth it. Like, it wasn't worth the time and effort I put in. I missed doing it. Like, I missed the process. I missed beating my face, you know, sponge, looking in the mirror, playing your music, you know, winging out the eyeliner, doing your eyebrow. I miss all that. So I did it. And my skin was fine. It wasn't, like, irritated or anything. I don't remember if at this time I went to the dermatologist or not. But anyway, so I went to a dermatologist. The first dermatologist I went to, she seemed really rushed. She didn't look like she was trying to help me out, you know. She wasn't being sympathetic. I was like, okay, whatever. I just need something. I really didn't care. It was the day before. Actually, it was the same day. No, the day before I was coming back to school for Thanksgiving break. That was during Thanksgiving break that I went to the dermatologist. And before I came back from school, she prescribed me some products. When I tell you guys, when she prescribed me these products, I was so excited because I was like, oh my gosh, finally, something is going to fix my face. The same day I went to the pharmacy and wanted to go pick up my prescriptions. And when they told me how much my prescriptions costed, I literally bawled out in tears because I could not afford any of those products, like any of them. They told me my total was like $2,000 and change because my insurance doesn't cover like skincare and dermatology. And the products were like outrageously expensive. So the main products I got from the first dermatologist, all right, I was prescribed these. So I was prescribed Epiduo Forte. And Epiduo is an acne medication that's like a Retin-A. It's a retin-A that, sorry, we gotta get back in focus here. So Epiduo Forte is a retinol, whatever. And it has adapalene and benzoyl peroxide. You put this on, I put this on every night before bed, and you're supposed to wear sunscreen because it does make your skin really sensitive to UV and sun rays. And you're supposed to use a thin layer once a day to affected areas. I use it every night. And then I got clindamycin and desinide. And these two, this one is an antibacterial, the clindamycin, to keep the acne bacteria away so that it's not developing, growing, whatever. And this one is a steroid. Now this one had me all types of messed up because apparently the steroid one you're not supposed to use for longer than a week. So I'm like, cool, but after a week, what do I do? And the dermatologist was like, call after a week to let me know. But I'm like, I'm not in New York City, so what can you do for me? So then after that, I was taking these prescriptions after Thanksgiving break. I was taking them for like, I don't know, 2-3 weeks, probably 2. Because then after that, we were getting ready to go on break for Christmas break. And I didn't want to keep using the steroid because I wasn't trying to have something worse happen to my skin, right? So I'm using natural products now. I'm like, okay, so clearly they want me to use natural products because I can't use the steroid forever. So I stopped using the Desinide and I started using natural skincare products. I started to see a change. My skin got to like this level a little bit better because I kind of stopped using it again and it got worse, but now it's getting better again. Anyway, so I got to this place where it was calm, no irritation. My skin just had mostly dark marks. It wasn't like inflamed, nothing like that. But then I didn't take these products with me to the city. So I went an entire month using natural skincare products and my skin did not like it. And this is where the insecurity came in more. So I'm working at my job over the break and every single morning, I like clockwork, I would wake up, look in the mirror and suck my teeth. I was so disgusted, and not by myself, but by the fact that I've been trying for months to get rid of this acne and it just will not leave me alone. Like it won't leave me alone. Like it hasn't left. It hasn't tried to leave. It hasn't attempted to leave. Nothing. And it really takes a toll on my confidence because a lot of what I like to do involves my face, right? Instagram pictures. I love posting pictures. If I want to be in the fashion industry, it's about your look and my face is part of my look. YouTube videos. If I don't feel comfortable coming in front of you guys with my face looking like this, I'm not filming anything because I don't want to be in front of a camera where my face doesn't look its best. So it was inhibiting me from doing a lot of things and bringing down my confidence like every single day. So every day I would wake up and put on these natural skincare products and my face felt like fire, guys. I don't know how to describe it. Like if you ever, I don't know, if you ever had a scratch on your face and then you put like face wash over it and it burns, that's how my face felt all over. Like from here to like here. Like it just burned everywhere. And I would cry every morning because I didn't want to step outside feeling ugly. Like who wants to walk out of their house not feeling their best? It would make me late for work because I would be putting on these products and then because I'm like staring at my face and how horrible it looks, it would slow me down for the rest of my morning. The only thing that made me feel like the least bit of confidence was doing my eyebrows. So I would do my eyebrows, slay them of course, because that's the only thing that was going to boost up my confidence. And I would leave the house, but I would leave the house with like a red, swollen, like irritated, just my face looked terrible. And I would walk outside and I would keep my head down. I didn't want to look up at anybody. I felt like everyone was just staring at me because I had all this disgusting, swollen, like acne on my face. I feel confident when my skin is clear, but I think most of us do. But now that my skin is a feature that was taken away from me, it really did like challenge me. Like how am I going to take this challenge and make it like, and flip it and make it work for me and not hinder me? So my confidence came back when I accepted the fact that there is something on my face and there's really nothing I can do about it. but I'm still beautiful. Like I started to realize that you're still beautiful even with stuff on your face. So like if you guys can see, I'm gonna take off my glasses and I'm blind, so I really can't see right now. But if you guys can see, I'm gonna zoom in. Okay, so around my eyes, my nose, and like, you see all this? This whole area is like my skin, right? And then you have like the acne everywhere else. And it looks like I wore goggles and just got acne like as a sunburn. Because it's everywhere. And then like even on my cheeks, you can see like here, there's nothing. But then there's just like patches all up the side, all on my forehead. Like everywhere but like here and here and here. It's so weird. So the video cut off and I didn't even know. Anyway, so I wanted to give you guys something authentic and real, because I want this video to be genuine and I want it to connect with somebody else. That I was very confident in myself, extremely confident before this acne breakout. And this acne issue has literally transformed and made me grow in the most miraculous way. Not miraculous, in the most, the word I'm looking for is like random, like unexpected, the most unexpected way. Because who would have thought that like having this uncomfortable, embarrassing skin issue would make me a better person. Like, it's so true that everything you go through makes you better, like makes you stronger, makes you a better person. Because now I've mastered, or hopefully I will by the time my skin clears up, I mastered what it's like to be confident from the inside and feel beautiful from the inside and exude your beauty through other people from what you have to offer on the inside, if that makes sense, which I'm sure it does because it makes sense to me. But yeah, I've been able to exude my beauty to the world from what's inside. I love smiling, and my smile isn't affected by my acne. My energy doesn't have to be affected by my acne. I still have the same, upbeat, energetic, positive attitude towards everyone and everything. And it allows me to navigate through my everyday life and still be the beautiful person that I am, because I'm exuding the same personality and the same characteristics. But yeah, I've really come a long way, and I'm gonna start my skin journey with you guys, and I want this to be day one of my skin journey, and I want you guys to see the progress that I make. Hopefully I get somewhere soon, because it has been like 6 months already. My birthday is 6 months away, and if I have to deal with this for a full year, I won't be happy. But it's okay. So yeah, right now, currently, this is my regimen. I use my Epiduo at night. At night, I also use the clindamycin and the destinide as well at nighttime. But then in the morning, I just use these two. And for my face wash, I use the Biore charcoal face wash, because that one is also oil-free. And then the moisturizers I use for my face, I actually don't use a moisturizer. But if you have acne and you do need a moisturizer, make sure it always says non-comedogenic. That means it will not clog your pores. Make sure that your moisturizer is oil-free. And if you are a girl of darker complexion like me, or darker, make sure that you're using a sunscreen. The sunscreen should also be non-comedogenic, but I'm not too sure if they have non-comedogenic sunscreen in general. But make sure that you're using sunscreen, because whatever products that you're using, whether they're from dermatologists or your own personally picked retinol, you need to put sunscreen on, because your skin will just damage on top of your healing. Like you're going backwards. You're damaging the healing. So make sure you wear sunscreen during the day. And you could even I bought myself a face spray, a face mist. So if your face gets dry throughout the day, because acne medications do dry out your skin, just spritz your face. It's a chamomile and something else spray. It's really natural. Only 3 ingredients in it. Spray your face and like give yourself a nice refreshing hydration. And make sure you feel comfortable. Like, do what you got to do to feel poppin'. Do what you got to do to feel confident. If you need to fill in your eyebrows, put on some false lashes. I even posted a picture. Like, my acne looked terrible. Like, I really don't even want to party with my acne, but I really did slay this day, like, low-key. My lashes were popping, my eyebrows were popping, my edges were laid, okay? Like, do what you gotta do. Compensate. If this isn't working out for you, make sure everything else is, okay? But yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna also follow up with my skincare routine, with my acne skincare routine. So that video should be coming after this one. Let me know if you guys have any other videos you want to see by me. If you guys want me to do any answer any questions about acne, about hair, anything, just let me know.